Can you develop your own door styles in AutoCAD architecture? The answer is yes. And these are just the tip of the iceberg in terms of the customizations you can have with your doors. AutoCAD does provide a number of door styles right out of the box that you can choose from, but from time to time you need to create something specific. So let's jump into how you can actually get this done. So the first thing we're going to need is a wall, of course, and you need to place your door. And as you can see here, I have placed all 3 doors, and these are just standard doors. They do not have any particular design or pattern to them. Boom, that works. The other thing you want to do is to make sure that these doors are to the accurate size that you need them. So this particular door is 3 feet wide by 7 feet tall. The other thing you want to do is to draw your door profile, how you want it to look. So in this particular instance here, I have a single door that is 3 feet wide by 7 feet tall. I also divided up the door into how many window panels I want to have in there, and also take into account the thickness of the door frame. So in this case, my door frame is about 2 inches thick, and you would do the same thing for the other design. You would just draw them out like you see I have them here. The next thing you want to do is to convert these into profile definitions. And to do that, what we would do is to click on the outer shape first, right click, go to convert to profile definition, and then we need to add the window panes, is what I'm going to call them here, as rings. So at the bottom it says add ring. I'm going to click on that, click on ring, and I'm going to keep adding all the other ones. So I have all 5 rings added. Then I need to pick an insertion point and always pick the bottom left of the door. So I'm going to click right there and then give it a name. And if I go to profile and look at the definitions, you can see that it lives inside of my style manager, and all that is left is for us to apply the profile to the door. So let's do that. So I'm going to do this in 3D so you can see what it looks like in real time. So I'm going to click on the door, and it's always good practice to copy style. What that does is to create a brand new copy, so that you don't mess with the previous one. And then I'm going to go over to design rules, and here you can define the design of the door. So the only thing we're going to do is to change the shape from the predefined rectangular shape to the profile that we have created. In this case, I only have 1 profile so far, so I'll pick that one and I'll hit OK. And just like that, you would have added that profile to the door, and it would create those cutouts for the window panes. So you would pretty much do the same thing for these ones here. You would create profiles and then apply to the door. And that is how I ended up with these over here. In terms of the door handles, that's another topic. And so if you want to see how that is done, then go ahead and stick around.